the beaten path, you lock my eyes as you walk past, but you won't see.
I am a family member of Canada's over 1,200 missing and murdered Indigenous women. Her name was Carla DeRoger. She used to make jewelry and dream catchers, and she was found in her apartment murdered, and the man who murdered her was charged and is in jail now. And we're very fortunate, ironically, to know that. As many families in Canada, their family members' cases are often just neglected, or it seems just like they're not treated with respect, the respect that they rightfully deserve. Because these women, they were people, they were loved, they were women first. We're in Hog's Back Park right now, and the reason I chose this place was my first night out on my own in Ottawa, after coming to Carleton for the first time, moving into Carleton for the first time, and it was actually very, very terrifying for me. Around the same time was when the media was really covering Tina Fontaine's story. Tina Fontaine was, I believe she was a 15-year-old Native girl whose remains were found in the Winnipeg River. And I was really triggered by that, having these feelings, just being scared to go out on my own. Like, I'm a young Ojibwe woman by myself in a big city, and also on a university campus. I decided to use my songwriting, and I just decided, like, you know what, like, I'm so sick of feeling just so, just having to isolate myself because of these awful feelings. And I wrote a song basically trying to say, like, I'm done with being so scared, and I'm gonna fight so women, even just one woman, doesn't have to feel like this anymore. What Walking with Our Sisters is, it's a traveling memorial in the form of an art installation around Canada. As far as my involvement goes, I volunteered myself, I believe, twice as a performer for their fundraisers.
So I'm Gabby Rikiki-Fried. I'm one of the co-leads for Walking with Our Sisters Ottawa. Walking with Our Sisters is not political. I think in some ways it is inherently political, because Indigenous women organizing is still something that is a political act in this country. But the focus of Walking with Our Sisters is not necessarily to engage politicians. It's to provide a space for healing and for grieving and for support for family members. And I think that the vigil happening on Parliament Hill, it was not planned that it would be at the same time as the memorial being here. But all of the family members who spoke at that vigil were also the family members who came to the memorial. And so having both spaces to both like advocate and be political and demand from our leaders that they do something, and that they recognize the devastation that losing a loved one in this way causes, along with then having a space that's, yes, very difficult and really sad, but also so beautiful. Everyone who's walked through, you can't help but sort of be taken aback by how beautiful the space is, and how much love and beauty these vamps were made with.
Amanda. I did respect the request to come forward and to stand here and support Bridget and support the families to raise this fundamental issue on, you know, the reality of Indigenous women that go murdered and missing, and to educate Canadians, to give that message out there that this is a real issue. It's fundamental, it's critical, it's an urgency, and it has to end. Because every day, even as we're speaking now, I'm sure somewhere across this land there's a woman that's gone missing. You're going to find a human remains of one of our women that went missing.
I want to be here in support of my cousin, Loretta Saunders. She was actually murdered, and my mom is like a big activist for trying to get an inquiry from the government for missing and murdered Aboriginal women, so I thought it was important that I came today.